Lasagna is like a cozy blanket for your taste buds, always comforting no matter the season. Around here, it's the ultimate family favorite, and with 6 hungry mouths to feed, we go big. My vegan lasagna isn't just delicious, it's a powerhouse of flavor and nutrition. Packed with 3 plant-based proteins and a rainbow of roasted veggies, it's the definition of healthy comfort food. Trust me, when this hits the table, it's every fork for itself. Now it's time to dive in. Start by measuring out 1 cup of lentils and giving them a rinse. Add some water until they're covered and sprinkle a pinch of salt on top. Pop on the lid, set it to manual pressure for about 10 minutes, and hit start. Just like that, protein number 1 is cooking. Now it's time to get your knife skills on. Spray a tray with nonstick cooking oil and dice up 1 eggplant, 2 zucchinis, 1 yellow squash, a few colored bell peppers, and 2 onions. Save half of one of the onions for later. Now chop some garlic and sprinkle it over the tray of veggies. Chop extra garlic and set it aside along with a few more peppers and that saved onion. We'll use those soon. Drizzle your veggie tray with olive oil, then sprinkle on some salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, oregano, and turmeric. Wash your hands and mix it all up using the best tools that God gave you. Once the seasonings cover all of the veggies, roast them in the oven at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. While those beauties are roasting, let's move on to protein number 2. Grab a block of firm tofu, press it to squeeze out the excess water, and then shred it with a cheese grater. Yep, we're grating tofu. Just trust the process, y'all. Set it aside and prepare for protein number 3. Thaw 4 Beyond Burgers. We stock up at Sam's Club because these burgers have also become pasta night MVPs. Once thawed, they'll be the meaty magic in our lasagna. By now, your roasted veggies should be golden and fragrant, so set them aside. Your lentils, drain, rinse, and set them aside too. Now it's time to make a sauce that's the star of the show. Heat up a pan, drizzle in olive oil, and cook your Beyond Burgers. Season them with some Montreal steak seasoning, and if you want even more depth of flavor, a splash of Worcester sauce. Once browned, scoop the plant-based meat out and set it aside. In the same pan, add olive oil and those reserved peppers and onions. Season with some salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, oregano, turmeric, and a pinch of crushed red pepper flakes. Sauté those vegetables until they're soft, then toss in your chopped garlic. When the garlic gets fragrant, add the shredded tofu and mix well. Now for the magic. Add 3 cans of crushed tomatoes and a generous sprinkle of nutritional yeast for a cheesy, nutty flavor. Stir, cover, and let it bubble. Finally, toss in your Beyond Meat, lentils, and roasted veggies. Cover and let all those flavors mingle. Instead of cooking my lasagna noodles on the stovetop, I use a hack that makes things a bit easier for me. Just add salted boiling water to a large pan, lay in your lasagna noodles, and let them soak while your sauce simmers. Easy peasy. My leftover homemade burger buns were clutch for this meal. I just cut them in half, slather them with butter, and sprinkled on vegan mozzarella, garlic powder, and parsley. Set those aside to broil once the lasagna is done. To get the lasagna assembled, just grab a baking dish and start layering your sauce, your noodles, and a sprinkle of garlic powder. Repeat until your pan is stacked high. You can even add mozzarella between layers if you're like us and feeling extra cheesy. Finish the top layer with noodles, sauce, cheese, olive oil, garlic powder, and parsley. Cover the dish with foil sprayed with nonstick oil so the cheese doesn't stick, and bake it in the oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for about 40 minutes or until all the cheese melts. Then, remove the foil, broil for about 10 more minutes, and let that top layer get irresistibly bubbly. While the lasagna rests, broil your garlic bread for 5 minutes until golden like this. I like to serve this meal with a fresh salad dressed in homemade Italian vinaigrette, and voila, dinner is served, y'all. This triple protein, veggie-packed, plant-based lasagna is cheesy, hearty, and bursting with flavor. If this recipe inspires you to get in that kitchen and try something new, then hit that like button and subscribe. Till next time!